Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Courtney Bryant.
And I'm Tom Haynes. Henry County Officer Paramus Desai was shot as he responded to a domestic dispute call Friday night. Sadly, he died last night.
The county's police chief says they will not stop until their murder suspect, Jordan Jackson, is brought to justice. They released new pictures of Jackson from Officer Desai's body camera video today and announced an increased reward.
Fox 5's Laura Neal spoke to grieving law enforcement leaders about their loss and the search for the suspected shooter.
It was an emotional meeting right here on the front steps of the Henry County Police Department as all kinds of county officials met here to talk about what an asset Officer Desai was to the force and talk about what they're going to do to bring justice.
It's hard. A lot of these guys, they spend more time with their brother and sister officers than they do their own families. So it's like losing a member of your family.
Henry County Police Chief Mark Ammerman spoke on the front steps of the police department alongside Officer Desai's patrol vehicle, covered in flowers. The chief let us know they've doubled the initial reward money for information to $60,000. And they released this body cam picture of their murder suspect, Jordan Jackson.
I can assure you of this. Mr. Jordan, this is directly to you. We will not spare any expense, any cost, any manpower to find you in whatever hole you're in to bring you to justice.
Officer Desai died Monday night surrounded by family. He was shot Thursday while responding to a domestic dispute. He leaves behind a wife, 2 small boys, and many fellow officers.
He was just an amazing person. That's truly the kind of person he was. He wasn't just a cop. He was just an awesome human being.
Chief Ammerman says Officer Desai also leaves a legacy of kindness and humanity. Chairwoman Carlotta Harrell says Officer Desai often provided security for their County Board of Commissioners meetings. She got to know him well during those events.
He was one of those that even if he was arresting someone, just the way that he treated them with dignity and respect. So very well-liked officer throughout this entire county.
Chief Ammerman says Officer Desai will continue to save lives in his community by being an organ donor. If you know anything about the whereabouts of Jackson, please contact Crime Stoppers or your local law enforcement. Reporting in Henry County, Laura Neal, Fox 5 News.
Laura, thanks.